Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation here, and today I can actually teleport, guys. As you guys can see, I'm teleporting around here, all super cool, fly, Bill Nye style. But today, actually, we're not going to be talking about me teleporting around too much. Instead, we're going to talk about the More Swords mod, guys. As you guys can see, we are in my Mod Spotlight world, and that means we're going to talk about Mod Spotlight. It's the More Swords mod, and this is a pretty damn cool mod. I did this once before, and but since then, the enchantment system has been drastically improved. Not to say it was bad before, but it's been significantly improved. It's way better now. You know, some of the swords have been changed, some new stuff has been added, like this cool little thing down here, the sword pedestal. Definitely one of the cooler things in the mod. I'm displaying, as you guys can see, all these swords are set up in the sword pedestal. But I don't want to, you know, dwell too much on that. I want to try and make this as quick as possible. But before I start, I'd like to mention two things. One, you guys will need Forge Modloader in order to install this mod. If you guys would like to know how to install that, if you already haven't, click on the top left-hand corner of this video, and it'll direct you to a video showing you how to do so. Second thing is, make sure you guys also check out my Minecraft server. It's going to be updated for the most recent version of Minecraft. The IP will be on the screen and in the description. It's play.squadcraft.net. Make sure you guys use code DrPSN when purchasing any of your packages to get 5% off. Now, with all that stuff said, this mod is by Dark Hacks, which means we should be in for a good mod here, and I know from, you know, past experience it's going to be a good mod. So, let's kind of get started. The first thing that we're actually going to be talking about is, I'm actually going to open this up so that I can do that. The first thing that we're actually going to be talking about is this guy right here, the sword pedestal. I'm going to be using not enough items to show you guys all the crafting recipes, so that's what I'm using. The sword pedestal is actually really simple. It's just 4 pieces of stone. You set it up like that, and you get this cool little sword pedestal, and I really do like it. We're going to throw this away and throw that away. I really do like it. I think it's definitely cool. The first sword that we're going to talk about is the Blaze Sword. It has 2 hearts of damages, two hearts of damage, and 400 uses. You're going to craft it with 2 pieces of iron, 2 pieces of gold, and a blaze rod for the staff. It actually does have a enchantment. It has blaze. All of these enchantments for all of the different swords have 3 levels, level 1, 2, and 3, and they get significantly better with each one. So that's just something to keep in mind, guys. The blaze, actually, I'm not going to show it, just does more damage. It's blaze, so it does a little bit more damage. So yeah, that's it. The next one we're going to talk about is the Bone Sword. It has 1.5 hearts of damage. It has 200 usages, and it's literally just a plus sign with bones. It doesn't really have an effect. That's simply it. It's just something that you kind of use as a last-ditch effort. Same thing goes kind of with this glass sword here. 2.5 hearts of damage, 15 usages. The way you're going to craft it is 2 pieces of glass over a stick, very simple, and it actually does have a enchantment effect, which is Shatter. So there's Shatter 1, 2, and 3, and it adds 0.5 hearts each time. So simply more damage. The next one is going to be the Infinity Sword. This does 3.5 hearts of damage, as you guys can see, 850 usages. Does not have an enchantment effect, but that still is a pretty powerful sword. If you guys want to know how to craft it, it is difficult. You'll need 4 blocks of iron, 2 pieces of iron, and a stick. So it is kind of a more resource-heavy sword, but, you know, if you have a bunch of iron laying around, it's not too bad. The Lapis Sword is actually, again, a little bit difficult to, you know, make. You will need lapis, so, you know, you have to go find that down deep in caves and whatnot. So it does 1.5 hearts of damage and has 750 usages. The cool thing it does have is Greed. So there is Greed 1, 2, and 3. Greed 1 gives you 10 more XP per mob killed. Greed 2 gives you 20 more, and Greed 3 gives you 30 more XP. So what you can do is you can, you know, injure a mob with one of the other swords and then finish them off with this, and that'll actually give you significant more XP in order to get more enchantments on these great swords. So the next one is going to be the Molten Edge. This has 2 hearts of damage, 300 usages. This is how you're going to craft it, guys. 2 lava buckets, 2 pieces of obsidian, and a stick. This is going to be similar to the Aqueous Sword that we're going to see over there. It doesn't have an effect, which kind of sucks. I wish it did have one, but anyway, moving on to the next one. This is the Adminium Arc, and as you guys can see, the stats on this are ridiculous. The damage is actually like infinite. It'll kill anything in the game with 1 hit, and the usages are pretty much infinite again. In order to craft it, you will need 2 pieces of bedrock, so unless you guys have a bedrock mod, or like a mod in order to craft bedrock, like the Uncraftables mod, you shouldn't, you know, be able to craft it. And also it does have a enchantment effect, funnily enough. The enchantment effect is stealth, and pretty much with stealth 3, it'll give you 30 minutes of invisibility. So this is the most overpowered sword in the game, and I probably think the mod developer just threw it in, or mod creators threw it in. The next one we're going to talk about is these signs are actually switched. So this is actually the Aqueous Sword right here, the blue one. It has 2 hearts of damage and has 300 usages. So this is actually going to be crafted same way as the Molten Edge over there, and it's going to just be, except for 2 water buckets instead of 2 lava buckets, 2 pieces of obsidian, and a stick. This one actually does have an enchantment, and it's Ice Aura. So there's Ice Aura 1, 2, and 3. Ice Aura 1 does 8 seconds of slowness to a mob or an enemy that you're hitting. Ice Aura 2 does 16 seconds, and Ice Aura 3 does 32 seconds. So it's pretty cool. Definitely one of the easier swords to make, and it's pretty cool if you can get that the enchantment effect. So the next one is the Wither Bane. So this one's actually really difficult. It does involve a Nether Star. So you will need a Nether Star, 2 pieces of obsidian, and a glowstone with a stick. This actually is powerful, you know, 2.5 hearts of damage per use and 1,000 uses. But the most powerful thing about it is when I hit somebody with it or get hit with it, it will cause 2 seconds of wither effect. So if you're, you know, just pounding down on somebody with this sword, they won't be able to tell how many hearts they have, and it will really, really screw them up. So that's something that's cool. Doesn't have any enchantment effects, which kind of sucks. I wish you could, you know, kind of sink more into this, especially considering there's a Nether Star that you need. But anyway, next one is the Master Sword. This one has 3 hearts of damage and almost 1,500 usages. This is definitely one of the more powerful swords in the game. And the way you're going to craft this one is you're going to need 2 pieces of iron, 2 diamonds, and 2 obsidian with a stick. So, you know, kind of just a few different things there. And it does have 2 special enchantments to it. So it does have the Blessed enchantment, and it does have the Expedite Enchantment. So they're actually kind of neat the way those ones work. The Expedite Enchantment is actually unique. I really thought it was cool. So pretty much the Expedite, oh, I need to grab that sword first. The Expedite Enchantment, when you right click, will actually, if you guys look at the sun, actually move time in the day. So the higher the effect, the more you can actually move time. Expedite 1, I believe, only moves it like 25 points or 25 units throughout the day. The Blessed actually does more damage. It's kind of like Smite, but better, I guess, more special to the Master Sword. So I kind of like that. Definitely something cool. So we're going to throw that one back in there. And we're going to move on to the next one, which is Draconic Blade. This one doesn't have any enchantments or anything like that. So, you know, it is what it is. It does 3.5 hearts of damage. And it also, or maybe that's wrong. No, 3.5 is right. 3.5 hearts of damage, guys, sorry about that, and 750 usages, which is pretty cool. You know, it's a cool looking sword. I definitely like the red in it. The way you're going to craft it is actually kind of simple. Or sorry, this isn't the simple one. Wow, I seem really stupid now. 4 blocks of iron, a redstone, a diamond, and a stick. So it is very expensive. I don't think this is the good one. This one over here is the one I was thinking of. It is a very simple crafting recipe. We'll get to that one though. So that's the Draconic Blade. The next one is the End Blade. It has 4 damage, 1,750 usages, so the highest usages in the game, but those are actually useful. They're actually good. So the crafting recipe isn't so difficult for this one. You know, it is 4 diamond, which is significant, but I would find, you know, 4 blocks of iron more difficult to get than 4 diamond. So, and then you have 2 Eye of Ender. So it is difficult, but when you get the Ender Pulse effect on it, it becomes super valuable. So Ender Pulse 3 uses 25 uses of the blade, and I can teleport up to 60 blocks away per click. So as you guys can see, you know, the amount is going down because I am not in game mode, and you know, I could just simply go like this and use up a lot of the sword, because each time, no matter how far I go, it uses up a lot of the usages. But you could use this to go far distances, and then, you know, you can use it with an anvil and, you know, repair it and all that great stuff. So that's something to consider. It definitely is a cool blade, and I do really like that sword. And it does have a lot of usages for that particular reason. Next one, Diamond Sword. This is just to show you guys that, yes, you guys can indeed use these sword, like, stands in order for the normal vanilla swords, or even, you know, other sword mods. And then finally, the last one is the Blood Sword. This is the one I got confused with. The Blood Sword is really easy to craft, just 2 obsidian, a stick, and 2 redstone, and it's pretty damn valuable. 3 hearts of damage, 1500 usages. This is definitely the sword that I would craft, because it is pretty valuable, as well as there's actually 2 enchantments that go along with it. There's Feast, and there's Vitality. So pretty much what Feast is going to do is, if you have Feast 3, you have every 5 hits, so there's a 20% chance, so 1 in every 5 usually, your sword will heal by 20 usages. So for every 5 times you hit a mob, your sword's going to heal 20. So this sword, if you get Vitality 3, or if you get Feast 3 on it, will freaking just last you forever. So that's definitely something useful. It's definitely something that I like. And then we also have Vitality. So the Vitality will actually do something cool. So if I right-click with this sword... Oh, sorry, this isn't the one with Vitality. I should probably grab that one. Vitality, if I right-click, it's going to use 250 usages, but I get 2 seconds of instant health, I get 1 minute of speed, and I get 2 minutes of resistance. So something like this for, you know, when you're clearing out a room of mobs, when you're PvPing with like a wither or something, this is definitely something useful. And considering that if you also have Feast on it, you could use the, you know, this 250 usage effect a lot, it's definitely something that's worth it. So anyway, guys, that's kind of the last sword there. That's, you know, this mod. Hopefully this video wasn't too long, but anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Remember, guys, to rate the video. It did take me a while to set up all of this stuff, so I'd really appreciate it, as well as you guys subscribe to join the nation if you already haven't. But anyway, guys, hopefully again you guys did enjoy. I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Peace.